Okay. We in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well today. Shout out everyone in here already. Appreciate you guys getting here. Appreciate y'all coming, man. Appreciate y'all coming. We had a bad day yesterday. We did. We had a bad day yesterday. Um, you guys know I literally keep track of everything I give on the show. I don't I keep what I give out, man, just so I know how I did. You can go back and look for certain games on, like, if anything sticks out, just to take side notes, whatever. But I got everything written down on paper. So I do have everything written down, and yesterday wasn't our best day. I'll tell you that. Yesterday wasn't our best day. But you guys know how I am, especially if you've been listening to Plug Talk for a while. Um, you guys know that I'm pretty consistent on certain plays. And I'll tell you guys when it's not my favorite game on the board. I'll say that a lot. Or I'll just tell you straight up, like, I'm not touching this game. But my more adamant plays, we did extremely well on yesterday. Blue Jays minus the 1.5, minus the 2.5 cash, no problem. Nationals was a really good look for us yesterday. Um, so there was a couple plays that I was pretty adamant on that cashed. Um, I lost in VIP yesterday. Um, Only play I hit was the uh, Blue Jays live team total for 2 units. And the thing that saved my night was a free play that I gave to my community in the Discord. It was a plus 800 home run parlay, 2 legs, plus 800. And we cashed that in the free channel. And that kind of saved my night. So that plus 800, when it came through, it would have been a hurt piece. So not the road I want to start to get on. I'm looking to change that today. I'm locked the fuck in. I'm ready to get back on the winning side of things. We've had too good of a month. I mean, our last 3 weeks have been absolutely incredible, and it's been way too good of a month, guys, for me to go out like this. I am not going out of this month on a bad note at all. So I'm definitely locked in, dialed in. I'm ready to get to work. I know Oliver is supposed to be joining us. Uh, I don't know when, but he did text me and say he was going to join the show today. So he'll be popping up here sometime through the show. Um, so yeah, man. Mike, man. Good morning, bro. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you coming, man. As always, we got George. Man, come on. I almost called you George. We got James Felix in the building. James, my boy. Uh, oh, you're in Missouri all day. Damn, bro, that sucks, man. It's all right. Today's card's not lovely anyway. If you were to pick any day of the week to go to Missouri, Mondays are normally a good day, and for betting anyway. And the card sucks, so you're really not going to be missing much today, James. Public Enemy, as always. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Uh, Hemdirk. Hemdirk, man, shout out to you, bro. Hemdirk sent me a tip yesterday. Um, he just showed me, sent me a tip, or whatever you want to call it. Just showing love, plain and simple. He sent me a Cash App and just said, thank you. I appreciate basically what you do, and had a good day. Blah, blah, blah. He just showed love is where I'm getting at here, and that meant a lot, Hemdirk. So definitely appreciate that, bro. For real, it's you know that's that's another reason why I do wake up every day, because I know there are a lot of people, even though even though not many at all really shout me out much on the timeline or social, I know for a fact there's a lot of people that listen to what I got to say and tell me every day. You know what I mean? So that's why I do honestly show up every day, because I know there's a lot of people that enjoy listening to me, and coming on the show or listening to me is a big part of their betting day. So, but little things like that, Hemdirk, is what really kind of keeps me showing up and keeps the whole thing going, really, because all of this costs money, for me to do this. It all costs money. So just the stream alone, is costing me a bit of money. All the rest of the stuff, that's I mean, it's my responsibility. I do this because I want to, plain and simple. No one is forced to give me a tip. No one is forced to buy VIP. No one is forced to even retweet or shout out to space, because I do this for me, right? Obviously, I do it for y'all, but I like the satisfaction of making people money. Like it makes me feel good, and I straight up like helping people. So we got Oliver here. Oliver, good morning.
Yo, what's the word?
What's the word? What's the word? I'm just going over a VCap. We're just going over recaps for VIP, and I was telling people about him. Dirk sent me a Cash App yesterday for doing the show.
That's what's
So
up.
yeah, I was just saying, like, this little bit of love like that really goes a long way.
Yeah, I don't think y'all realize it's something to keep us motivated. You know, that y'all really cashing in and cashing out with us. Like Plug was saying, like it's not a mandatory that you sign up for VIP or tip us or anything, but it's just that little something where you show you appreciate it because you don't have to get on here and do this every day. And like I said, I try to make the time to get on here just because, I feel like it's always good having somebody else on here with you too to kind of, you know,
Oh
have
yeah,
another narrative or perspective on things too to kind of really make you think about stuff. So,
yeah. I love having someone on the show with me. Not only does it make for a better show, for everyone watching, it's more like a flow to the show when I have someone else on here. But I also get to listen to someone else's opinion besides my own for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it always helps. But yeah, Oliver, we are going to have to keep the mic muted again today. I don't know why it echoes so bad, bro.
I don't know.
Um,
That's why I went ahead and muted it just now
oh,
on
you
you.
can hear it too?
No, when I'm talking, I
Oh,
don't I don't notice anything. But like I said, I made sure to mute it when you were just talking.
all right. Yeah, I didn't know if you were able to hear that. All right, so actually, Oliver, uh, we're about to start doing the picks now, but how'd you do in VIP yesterday? And then we'll get started.
VIP was an okay day. We hit the trying to think from beginning to end. I know we hit the. I ended up giving out out as a free play as well. We hit the Saints plus the 6.5. Hit the Saints plus the 6.5. We hit the Orioles, the first five team total over the 1.5. They waited till the bottom of the fifth to do it, but it was electric 3-run home run to cash that out. Um, Had some international plays early. One hit, one didn't go, and and then I tried to live bet the Cardinals because seeing that they were going to be competitive. But then Buddy, I think it was a pick six where he scooped up a fumble and took it to the crib, and then that blew that game open. And it's kind of funny how you can sit there and just tell how things are going as far as games. Because I sat back on the last game with the Commanders, and I'm like, you could tell this is going to be the game where the big underdog wins because you had the first game where it was a same spread, 6.5 point dog. They cover the spread, they don't win. And then you had the Broncos that were a -3 favorite to just blew the doors off the Cardinals. And then you got the last game with the Patriots and the Commanders. 6.5 point dog was gonna win outright, and I could just sense it. I almost gave out the Commanders at like a plus 310 line because I could just you could sense it just watching the game. It's the same way if you watch that Wings game yesterday. The girls came back from 20 down in the fourth quarter to win the game. Like, there was some spots to really fire on some stuff, and I got a little gunshot. And I was like, damn. So, it's one of those where it's like you go in and come on into the day, but I just feel like it's gonna be a good day today. We got a nice slate. Isn't the biggest, but there's definitely some value.
Yep, I agree, man. I agree. Um, so there is only MLB and WNBA today. We do have a couple double headers in the MLB. When I talk about them games, we will go over both the double headers in one segment. I do believe we open up with a doubleheader. Before I do get to the picks and me and Oliver get rolling on this slate, if you guys can you please share the space? If you're on Twitter, please retweet it. Please show some love. Also, if you can go to, see guys, we would have had another giveaway today too. We would have had another giveaway today, but I'm still not at 100 subscribers on YouTube. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to get people to actually subscribe to my YouTube. I had no idea how hard it was going to be.
What you at now?
I'm at 71.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, we got that many people. Just press the subscribe button. Like you getting a giveaway at 100. Like it's just 29 more people. Just press the subscribe button. And then cut the alerts on so you can always see when we doing the stream. I mean,
Exactly. And not only that, but I'm finding guys, Oliver, also, I'm in the hunt for finding guys that are going to be putting out different shows on our channel. So, like, let's say you wanted to, Oliver, right? Like, say you would have your own personal like prop show on our channel every day, where you go on there for like a half hour and just give out your best props of the day and why you like them, and that would be your daily prop shop or something like that. Then we'll have someone else doing like soccer, or you know what I mean. That's my objective with this channel. Is not just going to be plug talk, right? That's why I'm trying to implement some shorts into the YouTube channel. But our channel is going to be a lot bigger once I really start hitting the gas on growing this YouTube. I didn't think it was going to be as hard getting followers on YouTube as it is. It is a completely different ball game than Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. YouTube is its own element, and it's pretty tough. So I'm still learning all the ins and outs. But if you guys go over to my YouTube, man, please subscribe. Like I said, once we get up to 100, uh, the Monday giveaways are coming back, and there'll be Amazon gift cards until we reach 200. Once we reach 200, we'll do we'll do Monday giveaways still, but it's going to be a better prize than a $20 Amazon gift card or whatever. So I'm going to keep upping the giveaway prizes every time we hit 100. And then we'll do anyone who's subscribed to my YouTube channel is automatically put in the giveaway every week. All right. Let's get into it, man. Sorry, guys. But there shit needs to be said. It's the only way I'm going to grow. Only way that we're going to grow this show. If I let you guys know what's going on. All right, Oliver, let's get into this, man. First game we got is going to be the Kansas City Royals, and they are taking on the Cleveland Guardians. We are going to have a doubleheader in this one. So we are going to talk about both games to start us off here. So the first game, like I said, the Royals are coming in at a minus 130. The Guardians are at a plus 110. We got a total of 8 here. It's slightly favored to the over at a minus 115. You got Cole Reagans taking the mound for the Royals. And then you got the Guardians bringing down Nick Sandin. So in this one, it's tough. I wanted back the Royals, but honestly, I don't know if this is a Royal spot, y'all. Like, it wouldn't surprise me in the least if it wouldn't surprise me in the least if the if the Guardians won this game. Let me see here. All right, so Cole Reagans, man. Actually, look at dude Sandlin. Is he a reliever, Oliver?
I believe so, because they
He,
don't have no props or nothing for him.
yeah, he's got to be. He's got to be. Because last night when I did this game, there was no one listed. So like I said, I it looks like his numbers are really good. I'm going to stick with the Royals in game one. All right, I'm going to stick with the Royals in game one. I think it's the move. Cole Reagans has not been terrible, but I mean he really necessarily hasn't been great neither. We do know that he could go out there and get some Ks. He has a nice K% against the Guardians, but I'm not trying to do that neither because the Guardians are still a good team, at the very disciplined team at the plate. So I'm not trying to really go against him there, and I'm not trying to go against his Guardians bullpen either. So I think maybe we look at the Royals in the first five. If we're getting anything for Sandlin's K's, which Oliver said we're not getting any props, I would look at his K's, but I'm staying away overall in that one. And then in game two, Oliver, uh, we have uh, we have Jose Barrios coming out for the Blue Jays. I mean, wait, I'm tripping,
Oh,
bro.
hold on.
Yeah, bro, I do it every day, bro. Every day I do that. Like every day, I just get into a zone and I just read. So we got we got the Royals bringing out Alec Marsh, and then we got the Guardians bringing out Logan Allen. This is game two. Royals are at a plus 102. Guardians are at a minus 122. We got a total of 8.5. It's locked up on both sides at minus 110. Alec Marsh and Logan Allen, the first thing I'm thinking of is an over, to be honest with you. I think we could possibly see runs in this game. Alec Marsh, man, have you guys seen what he did in his last like 3 innings? Bro, he has been horrible. Horrible. I mean, he's giving up more than 15 runs in his last 3 starts, bro. I shit you not. Like, Allen, he has an ERA over 5. I mean, Alec Marsh has an ERA over 5 already. His whip is a 1.54. I mean, you look at Allen, bro, he is no better. Allen has an ERA over 6. I mean, I just, I like the over, bro. These are two bad pitchers and two good lineups. I'm definitely expecting some runs here. I know Bobby Witt, I think he went yard yesterday or the day before. I know we've all been really weary on Bobby Witt, but this is a righty on lefty matchup. He does hit Logan Allen really well. He's got 10 at bats, 6 hits, 5 were singles, one was a double. He's slugging 700. I don't think that he's too bad of a look here. Um, Another sneaky look that I like here for Logan Allen is a lefty on lefty, and that's Isbell, or however you say his name. Kyle Isbell? Isbell? I don't know. I don't know how to say his fucking name. But you guys know who I'm saying.
Isbell.
What is it?
Isbell.
Isbell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. But yeah, I like him for his hits, runs, RBIs against Logan Allen. It's a it's a lefty on lefty matchup, so I like that one as well. And there's obviously a couple Guardians you can go with here, but I want to stick with the Royals. You got anything, Oliver?
Yeah, I'm with you on the game one with the Royals. Um, I was looking at it, and obviously it's a tight line, but Reagan's went out last time. He took a L against the Angels, and it was a game where he had like 9 strikeouts, and I think he had 4 earned runs against them. And then you got to think about it too. You got the Royals coming out this series against the Phillies. I think game one they handled their business. And that's when Taiwan Walker was on the mound. And then they had to see what the Ranger made his return to the lineup for the Phillies, and then what's Buddy's name, Alfred or whoever Buddy was after yesterday. But the Phillies got the last two there. So I mean, you the Royals coming into this one a bad taste in your mouth. The Guardians coming off of, I wouldn't say a quote unquote high, but I mean, the Rangers got them their first game, and then the Guardians handled the rest of the series. So, yeah, I think the Royals are going to be in the mood. And obviously, I mean, this is an AL Central division game too. So I mean, these games are going to be very important. So I know the Guardians look kind of attractive at that underdog price, but I think this is one where we go with the favorite in that game one. And then, like we always say, normally if you won't, just watch game one, see what happens. And normally you can flip flop and take the other team to win the doubleheader. Normally that's how it goes, but sometimes other shit happens. But majority of the time that's how it goes with these doubleheaders.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've talked about that for years, man, with these double headers. We talked about that for years. Um, there's one more guy I want to call out before we move on, just because I want to, I don't want to leave any rock unturned here. And he has been super hot for the Guardians, and that's Noel. All right. I mean, dude, look at his numbers against Reagan's. First of all, it's a righty on lefty matchup, right? So his numbers against Reagan's. It's a righty on lefty matchup. He has two plate appearances, one at bat. He has one hit. It was a home run. The other plate appearance he had was a walk. So he got walked. But he's slugging 4,000. He's got an on base percentage of 1,000 and an average of 1,000. Now I know it's that one hit, but to be slugging at a 4,000 for one hit, you know how hard he hit that ball. I mean, that thing must have fucking sailed. So all I'm saying is he obviously hits this dude with some power. He throws a pitch that he likes, and Noel has been hot. His bat is on fire right now. He's hitting home runs right now. I think we run back Noel. I really do. I think we run back Noel here. The over looks better and better as I look into this game, man. It really does. But all right, move on to the next since we covered both of those. Um, Logan Allen's numbers are not terrible neither against Kansas City in that second game, but Alec Marsh's numbers are pitiful, pitiful. So keep that in mind. All right. We got the Blue Jays. Now we got the Blue Jays. We got the Blue Jays playing the Boston Red Sox. So it looks like we got the Red Sox coming in at a we got the Red Sox at a minus 155 here. I don't think I have a thing for this. No, I don't have a lot of my batters.
So I was gonna say, what your rotation? Uh, was it skipping the other like the 540 games?
No, I'm just gonna go back. I'm going with
Oh, that's right. You said you're gonna do the double headers first. That's right. My fault.
no. I'm gonna I'm just following what's on the screen here.
Okay, I got you. My
Yeah,
fault.
we'll get to them. I don't wanna. I know it goes opposite of DraftKings. I know normally I follow DraftKings.
You good? I was just trying to make sure I wasn't tripping. I was like, hold on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nah. It did skip like three of them. I don't know why Boston and Blue Jays are next on this list. Um, so we got like I said, we got the Blue Jays coming in at a plus 130. We got the Red Sox at a minus 155 here. It looks like it looks like we got Jose Barrios coming out for the yeah, Jose Barrios is coming out for the Blue Jays here, and then Nick Pivetta is taking the mound for the Red Sox. I mean, this looks like a clear cut, uh, honestly, clear cut no brainer for me. I think we just simply stick with the over still. Both these pitchers are not terrific. I don't trust Jose Barrios as far as I could throw him. Both the lineups are hitting the ball extremely well right now. It's hard not to look at the over here. We're at Fenway, right? I mean, Nick Pavetta, this guy gives up so much sharp contact, guys. It's not even a joke. Like, we talk about it all the time with Nick Pavetta and how much sharp contact he gives up, how many home runs he gives up. We see it start after start after start. And I think tonight is going to be no different, especially at Fenway. Now, Barrios, over his last few games, he has looked good. So I am obviously giving Barrios the advantage on the mound today. He's 3-0 in his last three. In them three starts, he's only given up 4 earned runs combined in all three of them starts. Um, and that's over 20 innings. So, and look at this. In his last three starts, he went exactly 7 innings in all of them. In all three starts, he went exactly 7 innings. So we got to keep that in mind too. Obviously, they're pushing Brios a little bit. Um, so Brios is the better option for me here. I think Nick Pavetta just gives up way too much sharp contact. He gives up way too many home runs for me. Uh, I mean, he's going into he. You're at Fenway, bro, with a lineup that is obviously on fire right now. The Blue Jays are hitting the ball extremely well right now. You know, and we know the Red Sox are going to be able to put at least a couple runs up. I mean, I got to go with the over here. The reason why, guys, I'm not backing the Blue Jays is because this line is making zero cents. So, this line is telling me, honestly, this line is telling me the Red Sox are going to beat the shit out of the Blue Jays today. I just, I can't get there, but that's what this line is telling me. Line's telling me Red Sox are going to probably beat these guys by at least 3 runs. So if they do that, I can expect the Blue Jays to put up a couple as well. Um, I don't know. It's tough. I'm just going to go with the over 9, over 8.5 in this one. But I do think the Red Sox beat the shit out of the Blue Jays today. This line is telling me everything I need to know.
Uh, yeah, I was gonna say Red Sox on the run line. You got to look at it too. Red Sox just had that damn series with the Diamondbacks. Yesterday, I didn't watch the game, but pretty sure you get to just peep in box scores. I'm like, damn, the Red Sox up 4-0. They lost. They lost, I think 6-4, 7-4, some shit like that, or whatever it may have been. You got a bad taste in your mouth. Obviously, what the Blue Jays finished their series with the Angels. I just think you're finna go and see a pissed off Red Sox team. I know Pavetta does have his sharp contact, but then he gets in the zones where he gets to striking people out. And this Blue Jays lineup, we know they bats been kind of hot finally, but I just think it's a situation where we end up seeing the Red Sox take out some anger, and I think Pavetta could go out there and potentially probably get his Ks. I'm not seeing nothing as far as strikeouts for him on my book. They don't even have it up. They got everybody else but them. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling about this one.
All right. My bad. My shit kicked out for a minute. Are we good?
Yeah, we good. I
All
just
right, cool.
noticed the broadcast got a lot more attractive when it was just solo, but it is what it is.
All right. Uh, I definitely am with you here, Oliver. I think we both are seeing and kind of reading the line the same exact way, right? So, yeah, man. It's just a hard pill to swallow because the Blue Jays have made me quite a bit of money lately. Prolific. I know you said you sent me a DM. I can't read it until after the show, bro. I'm sorry. So I'll check that out after the show. And of course, Mees is in the building. Welcome, man. Appreciate you showing up, big dog. All right. Let's keep it moving here. See what we got next. My bad. I gotta hook everything back up for my stream because I got disconnected from y'all somehow. I don't know what happened. All right, so next game, it looks like we got the Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs and the Pirates. All right, we got the Cubs. We got the Cubby Bears coming in at a minus 102. We got the Pirates at a minus 118. We have Mitch Keller taking the mound for the Buccos at home. And we got James Talion taking the mound for the Cubs on the road. They're giving us a total of 8.5 here. It's slightly favored to the over 8.5 at a minus 115. Guys, this is a big old Buccos spot. Give me the Buccos at home here. I know it's very hard to trust the Pirates. The Cubs are playing really good ball right now. They're putting up runs. They're running the base as well. I mean, I like what I'm seeing coming out of Chicago from the Cubs, but I kind of think they're going to run into a brick wall a little early here. I think Mitch Keller's going to come out and probably pitch pretty well. On the other hand, you got Talion, and that's my whole fade in this game. Talion is just not an option, guys. Okay, especially not on the road. You can't back this guy. Um, in his last 5 games, he has given up 4 more runs, right? 4 more runs in 4 of his last 5. In two of them five, in two it no, in 3 of those 5 games, he's given up 2 or more home runs in 3 of 5 of those last games. And in them 5 games, the Cubs are also 1-4. So they have not even won his starts in the last 5 games. Uh Talion is just a different pitcher on the road. You could trust him a little bit at Wrigley, but it's even sketchy trusting him at Wrigley. But on the road, I absolutely can't. Yes, I like the way the Cubs are swinging the bat, but I do think Keller could come in here and possibly have a good outing because I'm not really sold on Keller either. You look at his career numbers against the Chicago roster, and they're not pretty. Where you look at Talions, and they look great. But what I've seen from Talion recently, I don't trust him enough to come in here and do right, even though this Pirates lineup has been bad. Oliver, you seeing something I don't in this one, man? I think we can get some home runs out of this game too.
Potentially. I'm just thinking, look at the price tag though. As much as to public eye, as better of a pitcher is than Mitch Keller is than Talion, and you getting the Pirates at just a minus 120 and the Cubs at a minus 110. I think I might have to roll with the Cubs. And I know, like I said, Talion's record, but then it just seems like this is gonna be the spot where he goes out there. Don't forget, this is where it all started for Talion too. You know, the Pirates always have all these good pitchers that they always have and they get rid of motherfuckers. Talion was one of those guys too. So you know it's always gonna be something when he goes back to Pittsburgh. So I'm just saying, you're getting them the Cubs at a minus 110. You giving me Talion strikeouts at a 4.5 at plus money. I think it's kind of talking to me. Think you're getting an over 4.5 at a plus 106, and then you giving me Mitch Keller over 5.5 at a plus 120. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then you even giving me Mitch Keller's earned runs over 2.5 at slightly plus money, like a plus 102. Yeah, I think I may, or even go with the Cubs in the first 5, just because of how they game went yesterday with the Marlins. The fucking what's his name? Oiler, how do you say his name for the Marlins? Went out there and I saw he had like 6 Ks against them boys at one point, and he still was out there. So I just think you coming into this one, Pirates. Obviously, the Pirates at the crib, but that just looked way too cheap for Mitch Keller. I think Talia and them boys gonna have something to say.
All right, all right. I mean, I get it. I'm not touching this game, so I get where you're coming from. I just personally can't do it. So Public Enemy, Pirates first 5. She likes the Pirates first 5. And the Red Sox minus the half or 1.5. Also Hemder, he likes the Pirates first 5 as well. So we got quite a few people in the community liking the Pirates. Liking the Pirates early here. Hemdirk is saying Keller splits at the crib are good. Yeah, they're not terrible, but still a very, very tough game to get on a side on. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Let's see what else we got today for us. So we got the Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Um, so we got the Astros coming in at a plus 145, guys. Wow. We got the Astros at a plus 145. We're getting the Philadelphia. Yeah, we're getting the Philadelphia Phillies at a minus 175. Um, I mean, I'm sorry, I have to bring my notes out for this because I got to see what I wrote down on this game last night. Um, and I want to see where it opened. So the Astros at a plus 145 here. They're bringing out Ronel Blanco. Then you guys, the Phillies at home at Citizen Bank, bringing out Wheeler. So I think that's all it needs to be said right there for the price. I mean, you're paying for Wheeler at home. That's exactly what you're paying for in this game. You got a total of 8, right? So not a 7, not a 7.5. They're giving us an 8 here, even. And it's slightly favored to the under in this one. I mean, listen, man. You know, I not an easy game at all. But it's hard not to tell me that there is not value on the Astros at this price. The line is telling me that the Phillies are going to beat them bad, but I because everyone's going to be this is probably going to be one of the biggest dogs of the day. Is the Astros. I mean, Ronel Blanco. I mean, he's 9-6 with a 3.14 ERA. I'm not loving his game lately, right? I mean, his game lately has not been that good. Uh, he has been a good road starter. I give him that. He has been. He's been a good road starter for most of the year, but recently he's getting worked over recently. And what worries me is that this Phillies team, right? This Phillies team has really been improving against right-handed pitching. I mean, I think Lugo can go, you know, I think Lugo and Ronel Blanco I think Lugo is a little better, to be honest with you. I think Lugo is better than Ronel Blanco. But my point is with that is we've seen what the Phillies did to Lugo, right? They are really getting better versus right-handed pitching, and that's my whole thing here. Um, I don't know. What do you got, Oliver? This is very tough for me.
Yeah, it is a tough one. And then you go and look at like first 5 run totals. You're getting the Astros over 1.5 plus money. Getting the Phillies first 5 team total over 2.5 plus money. Uh, I think it's gonna be a lower scoring game, but I don't know how lower scoring. That's my whole deal. It's tough for me. They got Wheeler strikeout sitting at 6.5 at like a minus 104 to the over, and it's like I think he can go make that happen. Like I know I think he's hit over at the past couple starts, and I feel like if anything, it's gonna be a sweaty one, but he probably gonna end right at 7 for you if you take it. I honestly feel like that. It's gonna be one of those. We saw a similar line with Scooble the other day. It was like a 7.5, and then you got like, I think the over to a minus 104. He finished 8 on the dot. You know, so maybe you scale it back. Maybe you just take 6 plus. You know, just right on the 6, and you'll be fine. But I think he can get his K's though. And think about the Astros coming off a big high Sunday night baseball. It's always one of my things. Normally, when your team gets like a big win, public game like ESPN, I normally like to fade them the next day. I normally do, but yeah, but we'll see. We'll see because it seemed like it's almost a cheap price for Wheeler, And we've been getting so much damn good plus money with the Astros lately. You got to think at some point it's time to fade them. But I mean, it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I think it might be time.
Dude, it looks like they are begging us. Dude, I got something in my eye and it is killing me right now. I can't get it. Bro, I think they are begging us to take the Astros here, Oliver.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the Astros been looking so good, and they're giving us a plus 145. I know the other day I went at you talking about the Astros on that plus 130 they got there.
Yeah,
Now it's a
man.
plus 145. It's like,
No, I don't like it, dude. I don't
yeah.
like it. Like I'm telling you, normally, guys, like, and I know it sounds crazy because we go back and forth, right? Like when you look at this game, like because a line can tell you a lot either way because you have to go with your background knowledge and you have to go with recent performances and all that to really understand the line. And obviously you're looking at this line and you're like plug no shit, uh no shit they're saying the Astros are gonna or the Phillies are gonna beat the shit out of the Astros. They're a huge favorite, but you got to understand why are they set that way is what I'm saying, right? Like, so I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say to y'all. So, because yes, obviously the books are telling us that the Astros are going to get their ass beat today. But why I'm saying how the line is speaking to you kind of is is because of Astros recent performances. This line should not be as big as it is. So that is simply telling us that yes, like, okay, there's more than what's meeting the eye here. Someone knows something. And for me personally, this is telling me that the Phillies are probably going to win this game by 3 plus. But that's just me. I think the Astros are playing the much better ball right now. Their lineup is hot. They've been looking good in every aspect of the game. Like I said, I'm not in love with Blanco. I'm not in love with Blanco because Blanco he has just been really, really struggling lately, and this Phillies lineup is crushing right-handed pitching right now. And on top of it, you have to go against Wheeler at the bank. That's no joke, bro. So yes, I do think that we lay the -2.5 with the Phillies in this one. Um, I'm looking at their lineup here now. I mean, I always love Bohm here. I think Bohm hits, runs, RBIs is always a go-to for Bohm. He's been hitting the ball extremely well, and I love to look for guys that don't strike out. And Bohm probably has one of the lowest strikeout percentages on the entire team. Um, Everyone else is damn near above 20, right? Well above 20, where Bohm sits at a 13.4%. Very low strikeout rate. He is killing the ball right now. This line right here, guys, is Bohm, by the way. Oh, shit, not all of it. It's right here. So this line right there, that's Bohm. And if you guys see the red is good, by the way. So all that, man. I mean, I like Bohm a lot here for his hits, runs, RBIs. And like I said, I think the Phillies win this game by at least 3. So give me the Phillies minus the 1.5. And give me Bohm hits, runs, RBIs. But don't go crazy on it because the Astros are playing extremely good ball right now.
Yeah, and then I'll be interested to see too if I know it's not the biggest piece, but if Dubon's gonna be in the lineup or not. You know, he got that made that catch yesterday. He didn't come back to that game. They ended up throwing Jake Myers out there in center, and they moved Chaz McCormick over.
Really?
Yeah, so that may be something to note. You know,
Yeah,
see.
definitely. I want to note that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, bro. That like I said, for anybody that didn't catch the Astros game, Dubon made a catch. He was he left, and he was basically like center left. He ran about, I think they said it's about 130 feet. Like he was moving, made a hell of a catch because that catch dropped. If that dropped, that definitely wouldn't have been a for sure. It might have been pushing a. It was a for sure stand up double. Like he ran into the wall, and anybody know those walls out there? Yeah, they got the covers and shit on them, but that's still concrete behind
Yeah,
them walls. That shit
yeah,
don't
hell yeah.
give at all. So yeah, he
Yep.
got. I don't know if he got concussed or what it may have been. So it may be something to just to look into. But that Astros lineup, who knows, may be a little different out there today. And I mean, if you're the Phillies, I feel like this is a game where you take it a little personal. I mean, this is the Astros. You know, I mean, they're looked at like MLB supremacy. I know a lot of people hate the Astros and whatnot, but from what they did to start the season to where they're at now, because everybody was thinking, oh, the Astros are struggling, whoop, whoop, whoop. They stuck to their guns, and now, I mean, they leading the AL West by 4 or 5 games, and they were shit down 9, 10 games out of that bitch at one point. So I think this may be a game the Phillies get up for. Obviously, you coming off a high with the Royals, but the Phillies need to get some things rolling. So who knows? Maybe we see the Phillies start to put a run together and start stringing some stuff together.
Yeah, it's always a possibility. And like I said, man, the way the Astros are playing right now, this just looks way, way too good. I mean, it looks like a fucking gift. Now, Oliver, if they were giving us, I almost feel bad not taking it because of how much value is on it. But listen, if they open this lineup at like a Phillies minus 115 and the Astros, like a minus one, I mean a plus
Like
110 or
plus
something.
105 or something like that. And it
Yeah,
went,
like
oh,
okay, like then yeah, definitely. But a plus 145 is like they're
yeah.
not trying to really trap us, bro. I mean, yeah, they are, but it's more telling than anything.
It's gonna be you're gonna get the recency bias with how good the Astros been. They're like, you give me a plus 145. People gonna be like, want to take that hook, line, and sinker. So
Yep.
obviously, looking at that line, and obviously the line hasn't moved too crazy. I know I saw when it opened up. I think I saw like a minus 160, minus 165 when it opened, if I recall correctly.
I I have a minus 140.
Oh shit.
That's what this says. A minus 140, and Astros opened up at a plus 129.
Okay. So
So,
obviously been some movement. So
oh yeah.
yeah, definitely been some movement.
All right. Let's keep it moving, man. Very tough game. Very tough game. It's going to be a good one, though, guys. So if you're bored today and you want to watch a good baseball game, that's definitely one you can tune into, people. All right, let's keep it moving. Hem Dirt, Public Enemy. She likes the Astros money line. Okay, Public Enemy. I see you, big Astros and bad hoes. You know how we do. All right, shout out Snag. Then we got Hem Dirt. He's looking at the Phillies money line and under 10.5 at a minus 103. I don't think that's a bad look at all, Hem Dirk. I think that might be
I like that.
yeah, that
Like
might be
that.
the gold. That might be the golden child right there. That might be the golden child right there. You're almost getting a double up on that one. It almost looks too nice. Couscous. Fool's so nice, we named it twice. All right, let's keep moving. Let's see what Baseball Savant got for us next. Looks like they got the New York Yankees taking on the Washington Nationals. Um, I mean, this is the game that we've all been waiting for. I'm just kidding. This game is horrible. Um, Actually, I don't. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so we got the Yankees at a minus 185. We got the Nationals at a plus 154. We have a total of 9 here. It's locked up on both sides at minus 110, y'all. We got Nestor Cortez taking the mound for the Yankees, and we got that guy Mitchell Parker taking the mound for the Nationals. Oh, I love this game. I like this game a lot, y'all. We cashed in pretty big on the Nationals yesterday. If you guys were in Plug Talk, you guys cashed the Nationals with us. We took them on the money line, the plus 1.5. We toured the Nationals up yesterday. Today we fade them. Today we fade them. Uh, I want to see where this line opened up at real quick. It won't take me long to find it. So yeah, we ain't got much movement at all. So where I'm seeing the line opened at was a minus 185 as well. So it's still sitting at a minus 185. It hasn't budged. It hasn't budged for this game. So that's a good sign for me anyway. I do like the Yankees here. I don't want to lay the minus 1.5 at a minus 115. I tell you guys all the time, that's just something we don't do. We do not lay runs and we don't lay odds. It is very hard to make money that way in the long run. So we just don't do it. It's, in my opinion, it's bad. It's not good betting. Is there situations where you can? Yes, absolutely. I just don't feel like this is one of them. But anyway, Parker, he's looked solid overall, guys. He has. Parker's looked solid overall. But that recent start, actually, it was against the Phillies that we were just talking about. Uh, he was terrible. Do you guys remember that game against the Phillies when Parker went out there? Because I know damn well I do. Because I was in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the mix of that shit where Parker goes out there and gives up 9 fucking earned runs, 10 hits, and this was all in what? 3 innings? He didn't even make it to the fourth inning, bro, and he gave up 9 earned runs. Look, that worries me a lot for Parker because now you're going into Yankee Stadium against a Yankees lineup that is absolutely on fire right now. And on top of it, the Yankees lineup has been super, super solid versus left handed pitching. They don't strike out much at all. They got one of the lowest, yeah, they got one of the lowest K rates against left handed pitching right now in the league. Uh, they have a very high walk rate. You know what? That might be it, bro. Where is Parker's walks at? That might be a good look right there. Because how hot this lineup is, bro. Mark Judge down for one, possibly Soto, and the Yankees fucking walk percent is through the roof right now against left-handed pitching. So is their they so is their they just don't strike out against left-handed pitching right now. So they're obviously putting the ball in play here. Hold on, I gotta look up walk. I gotta look up his. I gotta look at his walks, man. But you guys know how this pitching shit goes with me. They're going to have him at like 3.5. 2.5. They got him at a 2.5 at a plus 120. All right, big Yankees for me. Give me Parker's walks over 2.5 at a plus 120. And Ozzy, you got any batters or anything, or what do you like in this game?
Yeah, I think we fade them. Obviously, just trying to see. Um, uh, just because what I'm seeing the Yankees, I'm getting them at a minus 189. I just feel like it's kind of cheap for what we're seeing with the Yankees right now against the Nationals. That's the only thing. I don't like anything prop wise. I mean, I feel like they're telling you we are gonna see some kind of runs though, because like what's his name? Parker's earned runs. What is this? Over 3.5 is a plus 141. Under 3.5. And then I think it's like if you do a 3 plus, hold on, what is this shit? I think a 3 plus was like a minus 170. So I mean they trying to tell you 3 plus is a minus 176. So they thinking we're gonna see runs. So I think this may, because what the Nationals won a low scoring game yesterday. Obviously the Yankees started running shit up yesterday. We may get us an over here, like, because Because we're on the road, right?
The Yankees are at Yankee Stadium.
They are.
I believe so. Yeah, right. Let me check. I might
I
be
ca-
wrong, Oliver.
I think we in
Oh,
I think
you're right. No, you're in Washington.
I think we take the over, bro. I think Nestor might get that shit up, bro. I think we may see some runs here both ways.
I like it. I think
Yeah,
it's more. I think it's one of the safer plays for sure.
yeah, yeah, I like the over. I'm getting the over 9 and under 9. It's at -115 on both sides. Like we said, Nestor at the crib is completely different than Nestor on the road. And I think, and just looking at this price, just a -189 for the Yankees. I mean, it is the Nationals, but still, I just think they should be a bigger favorite if they were just gonna completely blow boys out the water. So yeah, I think this one you just sit back, take the over, maybe find you some batters. Maybe you take Wood for a hit. You take Bopey. I mean, I think you got some candidates all around that you could just take for some hits in this one and
Yeah,
sit
you
back
could
and watch the
definitely
run.
cook up a good parlay in this game. There's a reason why it's set so high.
Yeah, I
I
think
want to tell
yeah.
you guys one more time, man. It cashed again yesterday. I've been riding this wagon for almost 2.5, 3 weeks now, y'all. That Judge and Soto home run mix. I'm telling y'all, just take it. It's a fucking wagon. It is a double up almost every day. It's a plus 110 today. Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, plus 110. Double chance home run on DraftKings. It's been a wagon, people. It's been a wagon. Hemdirk likes Nationals team total over 3.5. Could be a parlay piece. All right. I like that as well. Like Oliver was saying, Hemdirk, we could definitely see runs in this game, and I agree. I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking up today, especially for the free channel in the Discord. I'm going to be dropping some good tickets because after hitting that plus 800 last night in our free channel, we're going to be popping today. So we're going to go back and try to grab another one today as well, Hem Dirk. So definitely be looking out for that them plays today. And I know also you're yeah, just be looking out for the plays, man. We're gonna be on fire today. I feel it. I feel it. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. So next game we have the Blue Jays and the Red Sox, which we already talked about. The one, actually, I think we talked about both of them, didn't we?
We just talked about one, but is this actually a double header or is this just
I might be wrong.
I think it's just one because this game was a suspended game.
Yeah, you're right. It's only this one. All right, and we already talked about it. We said the over. All right. So what's next? Let's see here. We got the Braves and the Twins. I know we didn't talk about this one. Um, so we got the Braves and the Twins here. Let's see. I don't even have a thing for it. Nope, because I didn't do my banners today, guys. I do apologize, but we'll live. We'll live for one day with no banners. All right, we got Max Fried taking the mound for the Braves, and it looks like Bailey Ober is taking the mound for the Twins. We got the Twins at a -125. We got the Braves at a +105. They're giving us a really low total here at a 7.5. Slightly favored to the over at a -112. Like I said, you got Max Fried coming out on one side for the Braves, and then you got Bailey Ober coming out on the other side for the Twins at home. I don't know about y'all, but if you don't know about Ober, get to know him. All right, this guy is a monster, y'all. He has looked absolutely phenomenal. He really has. Ober has looked absolutely phenomenal. He has been dealing straight fire in the. I mean, honestly, guys, this is the best form that we have seen Ober in his career. This is the best form we have seen Ober in his career, and I'm comfortable saying that. He looks super solid, man. Uh, so first of all, when's the last time y'all have not seen? When's the last time Ober hasn't gone at least 6 innings? I mean, or at least five, right? I mean, he goes 6, 7 innings almost every game. I feel like. And on top of it, he's not just going deep into games and getting rocked. This dude is getting quality start after quality start after quality start. In his entire season this year, he's missed one game. One, that's it for a quality start. All the rest of his starts have been quality starts, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. Like like I said, we love pitchers, guys, that we know what to expect, right? Or at least we have a really good understanding of what to expect from. Ober is one of them guys on my list. I got a list of 5 guys. I got a list of 5 guys, five, maybe six, might be six, but Ober's one of them. Ober's on there because I know what to expect from Ober. He's going to give us he's going to give us 5, 6, maybe even 7 solid innings every time he steps on the plate, right? He keeps the ball in the park. He makes it very difficult on batters to get anything going. Like Ober's a gem, man. He is a real hidden gem. I like this guy a lot. Then you got Freed. He has not looked good returning from injury. And like I said, we will give Freed the benefit of the doubt. Blase blah. He's coming back from injury. He needs time. He's still one of the best pitchers in the game. I don't want to hear none of that, man. That's not helping us now. So right now we fade Freed. I mean that it's great that he's one of the best starters. It's great that he's had an awesome career. All that is great. But is that making us money right now? Fuck no. He has not looked good since coming back from injury, man. I mean, he has given up. Let's see here. He has. So first of all, right from the rip, the one thing that catches my eye is the Braves are 1-3 in his last 4 games. In his last 4 starts, the Braves are 1-3. Uh, Another thing is the Twins lineup is smashing left-hand pitching right now. They're actually top 10 in ISO right now in the entire league versus left-handed pitching in the last 30 days. So, and they barely strike out against left-handed pitching, the Twins. They have an extremely low K rate against left-handed pitching this month. And Freed's already been struggling. Y'all, I love the Twins today on the money line. It's a no-brainer for me, honestly. Um, I think they come out here and get this shit done. Low scoring, drug out, nasty, ugly game where the Twins could uh possibly walk this shit off in the end, right? So I definitely like it. Give me the Twins here on the money line. I'm about to go look at these strikeout props real quick because I'm telling you right now, we got to see where Ober's at.
Hey, I got you. Ober is sitting at he's at a 5.5, -143 to the over.
I got a 6.5 at a +130.
What I was gonna suggest, I know you were talking shit about Freed, the whole nine. I think you could go 5-5 for each of them and get you a -108. It's still the Twins. I know what you were saying, but you got to think about it. The price we're getting, the Braves just lost to the fucking Nationals. I just think it's just a spot. Because what, you getting the Braves, what, that's plus money, right? If I recall, yeah, plus 100. You getting the Twins at a -130.
Yeah, double up.
Yeah. So, and you're getting a low total, under 8. minus 125 is what I'm looking at on my book. I think each of them can go out there and get 5 strikeouts. That get you a minus 108. I think if these pitchers are going to be what they're supposed to be, and I know Freed hasn't been looking the best, but normally when you be thinking like they just going to continue to look shitty, all of a sudden boys come out there dealing. And I think Freed over, it may not be, a snail and sale type situation, but I think boys can go out there and handle their business. So.
All right. All right. I don't mind it. I really don't. I don't mind it at all. It's just the Twins really have good numbers against lefties, man, in the last 30 days. That's what worries me. But I definitely do like the Twins on the money line here. I think it's incredible value with the pitching matchup and just how the Twins are playing overall. They have looked fantastic, guys. They really have. All right. When it comes to batters in this one, like I said, I'm staying away, and we have to stay away from pitching props unless you take the 5-5, like Oliver said. That's the only way I would go because they got Ober at 17 and a half pitching outs at a minus 195. So
Out there. My thing
yeah,
is, I feel like the Twins owe fucking over. Like I know that Padres game can't completely blame it on him because they were out the gate. They got the lead back and then they gave that shit right back. But yeah, that was the last time we saw Ober against the Padres when that shit kept going back and forth and the Padres took off at the end.
hmm. All right, we'll see what happens. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Oliver. This slate is tough today, bro. This slate is definitely tough today.
It is, and I'm not gonna lie. Even looking at the fucking WNBA little 3 game slate, I'm like, oh my god, ugh. Yeah, Book's trying to tighten up.
All right, let's see what else we got here, man. But you know how we do, man. We'll turn this slate into magic somehow. These are usually the best slates. These are usually the one where, at least for me personally, I do my best work at, or on slates like this. All right, we got the Padres playing the Cardinals, man. Speak of the Devils, and they shall appear. We got the Padres playing the Cardinals here. Looks like the Padres are what? Do I even got this game written down for y'all? I think I do. Yes, I thought I did. Oh, I lied. I lied. I do not have this game written down for y'all, but it don't matter. We got Randy Vasquez coming out for the Padres, and we got Kyle Gibson coming out for the Cardinals. Hey yo, this hasn't even dropped yet. By the way, guys, I forgot to drop this. But I'm dropping it after the show, so y'all can go get it right now if you want. Uh, oh wait, maybe I didn't publish it. All right, right after the show, I'm publishing an article that I wrote last night. It's for this game. All right, it's for this game. So we got we got the Cardinals coming in at a minus 120. We got the Padres at a plus 100. We got a total of 9.5 here, slightly, no, highly favored to the under at a minus 122. We got Kyle Gibson coming out for the Cardinals, and we got Randy Vasquez coming out for the Padres, y'all. Not an easy game, but in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I think Kyle Gibson has a bounce back game, and I actually think he doesn't look bad here. And you know how hard it is for me to say that right now because you guys know, right? I think everyone knows by now after the last 3 or 4 weeks, even the last month and a half, you guys know how high I am on this Padres team, right? Like, I preach about the Padres every day on this show. But I do truly believe that this looks like a Cardinal spot to me. Um, I mean, I think the line is telling me everything I need to know. Vasquez has not been the best option at all. Gibson, uh, he 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 has decent stuff, man. I mean, his last start, he only gave up what 2 runs, and what I've been seeing from this Padres offense lately is just a downward slope right now. Everything else is still working well, right? It's just their offense is not producing runs. And I'm telling you, this is not the bounce back spot for the Padres offense. I'm not a big Gibson guy. I'm not. But this is the type of matchup where Gibson will thrive. So I think the Padres bats are going to have major, major problems tonight. Not saying Gibson's going to go out there and get 50K, guys. You don't have to have a good start in pitching and have a lot of Ks. You know what I mean? I just think he simply goes out there and does his job, which is keeps the ball in the park. He lets his outfield do the work, pitch to contact. That I think that's what we see from Gibson tonight, man. I think he's going to go out there and just get outs after outs after outs and keep this a very low scoring, ugly game. And I think the Padres bullpen definitely has a slight advantage here, but the Cardinals bullpen is no joke neither. I've been also saying that, right? I do think this Cardinals bullpen is pretty solid. So with that being said, I do think that with the Cardinals being at home and all my biasy out of this game, it's got to be the Cardinals on the money line for me in the first five. I'm going to be backing Gibson here. I think he has a pretty good start against this Padres lineup. Randy Vasquez is just not a good option for me. But again, I don't want to go into a head to head battle with this Padres bullpen either. So the under looks lovely to me. It's at a 9.5. The only reason why I didn't bring it up is because I can't make sense of it, you know? And they got it highly favored to the under at a minus 122, and it looks super, super sweet. But that's why I'm staying away from it. It looks too good. So give me the Cardinals here. Uh, Give me the Cardinals in the first five on the money line in this one, and I like the under 9.5 as well.
All right, all right. Yeah, I'm with you on the cards. It's one of those things too where if you just say if you just scrolling and you looking at a game and you see what the Cardinals I think are it's a fucking record. 65-65. And you just looking at a game like this and as hot as the Padres been, you just like, why the fuck are the Cardinals favored? You know, it's gonna be one of those type situations and like I said, you got Gibson out there, getting a good price. Let me see. Cardinals, just looking at these team totals. First five, both of them are over 2.5 in the first five. And you're getting 4.5 for each. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm with you. I think we just take Cardinals in the first five. I think they win the game, period.
So do I.
Just by looking at that line, because it's like, why is a team as hot as the Padres an underdog to the Cardinals, you know? And it's like that tight of a game. So, yeah, I think the Cardinals, you can maybe even double dip, take a first 5 minute money line, a little lay, get you some extra bread out of it if you want to try. But, yeah, I think the Cardinals get this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking mental notes too on cards like this, Oliver. Um, I'm actually writing it down now to remind myself. But I want to see how this card goes tonight. At the end because this ain't the first line, Oliver, that we have gone over that me and you are kind of scratching our head at. Like, why is this team favored over this team? And in the last few months, we have seen a few cards like this come out where it's not just one game where we're like, okay, this line is clearly wrong. The books, we got a huge edge over them, blah, 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 let's take it. This is one of them cards where it's just game after game after game looks like there's a gift. And it's just different. It's different. So I don't know what it's about, but I definitely got to keep a mental note and keep this slate's outcome in my notes. So the next time we get a card like this, I want to start comparing them and seeing how these cards are turning out. because we've been getting a lot of them like this lately, man. At least in the last few months. All right, next game we got, guys. We got the Detroit Tigers and the White and the White Sox. So we got the Detroit Tigers coming in at a -155. We got the White Sox at a +130. We got a total of 9 here. It's highly favored to the over. We got Ty Madden coming out for the Tigers, and we got Davis Martin coming out for the White Sox. Oliver, I'm not touching this game at all, but at a -155, bro, you got to give me the Tigers here. I don't necessarily want to trust the White Sox. I gave them out yesterday. Like I said, that was their spot to win the game. I think if they wanted it, both teams they are. I'm not going to sit here and act like the Tigers are something special because they're not. It would not surprise me in the least if the White Sox won this game. Both teams are almost impossible to cap, if you ask me. So I'm gonna leave this game completely alone, man. You got two bad pitchers out here, but then on top of it, you got two offenses that are extremely inconsistent. So very tough, man. Very tough.
Uh, yeah. So what? This is the fourth game of a four-game series with them here, and I mean, just looking at the line, this is the game, White Sox. If you're gonna get one, it's this one. You give me the +1.5 at a -130, and you giving me the money line at a +124. I mean, I think that's the goal. If you going if the White Sox are gonna get one, I feel like this line is the line that's telling me that. I mean, like I said, it's that the 3-game sweep is one thing, but the 4-game sweep, I feel like it's just a whole nother monster.
Yeah,
Man,
facts. Yeah.
we got swept 4 in a row. Like that shit hurt. I think this could be that sleepy spot because the Tigers really hasn't been close. They've been dominating the whole series, like bad. I think this is the one where the White Sox have some glimmer. Reminds me a lot of the one time I called the Marlins out when fuck whoever that was they went against, but you had this damn near was an identical ass line, and the Marlins went out there and got it done. So yeah, I think the White Sox plus the 1.5 in the money line is a go.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad look at all, Oliver. Like I said, you could literally flip a coin on this one and you have a good chance of hitting because honestly, I don't see anything that special about the Tigers that, in a situation like this, nah, I can see them pulling this out. All right. When it comes to batters for this game, um I ain't got no one. I ain't got no one. Let's just keep it moving, guys. Next game we got. We got the Marlins and the Rockies. Does not look like we got a projected starter for the Rockies here, unless I got someone in my notes, but I doubt it because it was last night. It doesn't much matter to me. It doesn't much matter to me, bro. If the Rockies are bringing whoever they're bringing out, I really don't care. I'm fading Cabrera, bro. I like, sorry. Uh, his numbers look good, yeah. I mean, against this Rockies lineup, but I just can't, bro. I can't do it. I can't trust Cabrera. I mean, he has decent numbers at Coors Field too. You see it here on the sheet right here. He has decent numbers at Coors. He has decent numbers against the Rockies. I mean, it's all right here in front of us, right? But the problem is, right now, Cabrera is in full regression mode. He is in full regression mode right now. He is falling apart. Uh, He's starting to. All right, let's look at his last few games, man. He's starting to walk batters, right? Uh, he has his strikeout work has gone down a lot. It was never there to really begin with, but his K work has dwindled. His velocity is down almost 14, 15% right here. I mean, I'm sorry. And on top of it, this Rockies team, They just played the Yankees, and they looked fucking competitive, y'all. They played a hell of a series against the Yankees. I mean, I don't know what else to say here. I mean, this is big Rockies for me all the way at a minus 110. I feel like it's a bit disrespectful, even at Coors. I mean, I'm sorry. This Marlins team is just not built like that. And I really think the Rockies are about to snap on these boys. So I'm going to be taking the Rockies here, Oliver. And I am 100% looking for some alt lines in this one. I'm talking like minus 1.5, 2.5, somewhere around there. I can see the Rockies literally snapping on the Marlins today.
Is that it? Are you done?
Not yet.
Oh,
I still got batters, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I feel like this is just the ultimate trap the fucking public ass spot. Rockies look competitive against the Yankees, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
You're
happening.
right.
It's happening. Look real good, and now you go home getting a real short line against the Marlins. Marlins what came out finally got one against the Cubs. Now you on the road. You got Cabrera. You got to look at the three teams he went against last though: Padres, Phillies, Diamondbacks. We know what those teams bats have. Versus before that, it was the Braves who were not nowhere near the Braves they were past all them damn injuries. He had 8 strikeouts, and then the Tampa Bay Rays he had 7. You give me the 5.5 at like a minus 136. I think Cabrera run that shit up. I think this is gonna be the start where it's like, damn, like people were so in awe of the Rockies keeping it nice with the Yankees, and now you coming back home, especially going to New York to Colorado, first game back to crib, you feeling yourself a little bit, and I think Cabrera knows, like I've been getting my shit beat up some. I think just that sleepy spot. I think, and I mean we're in fucking Coors. Where Jake Burger big ass at? Oh, he finna do some damage. So I'm just saying. I think Cabrera strikeouts, and if you want to throw Burger in there on his bases or something like that, I think that's a go. I was gonna say you muted if you talking.
Thank you. I was definitely talking. Yeah, you're killing me, bro. You are killing me here. Everything you're saying is making complete sense. And I think I'm probably going to heave your warning on this one. Um, and that Cabrera look could be sneaky because my whole reasoning here, Oliver, is like you said. Yes, you go back and you look at his current schedule, and Cabrera did kind of go through the ringer there, right? He did. I give you that, but his numbers can't really be ignored here. At Coors Field, first of all, his career numbers at Coors Field look really good. All right. But his career numbers against the Rockies roster is the best on the board tonight. So 43 plate appearances, check. It's over the 20 that I like to look at, right? K percent, bro. 44.2%,
Come on, man. Come on.
right? His walk percent is low. He's got an opponent batting average of a 125. And here's the best part his ex Woba is at a 221. I mean, bro, this got Cabrera's K's written all over it.
Look. Matter of
In
fact,
any other situation, guys, in any other situation, if I would have looked at this, I wouldn't even be considering anything. It would be his K's right away. But because we're at Coors Field, and because I think the Rockies kick up so much in this game, my judgment is kind of blurred here. But I can't ignore it. Numbers are numbers, right? At the end of the day, they're not opinions. They're not a prediction. Numbers are numbers. And them numbers straight up tell me that Cabrera could come out here, 7 Ks, 8 Ks, bro. So 7 plus is at a plus 150. 8 plus is at a 295. The 5.5 is at a minus 125.
Oh
Just
man, come
just
on,
saying, man. I
come
think
on.
this I think this might be it, Oliver.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I think this might be it. And like you said before, bro, you said it before, I said it before. We see all the time, every single week. We see a pitcher go out there and get absolutely annihilated, but he walks out the building with 8 Ks. All right, we got last game on the board, guys. Last game. We got the Tampa Bay Rays playing the Seattle Mariners. We got the Tampa Bay Rays coming in at a. Oh, my bad. We got Tampa Bay Rays coming in at a plus 114. We got the Mariners at a minus 135. We got a total of 7. It looks like it's highly favored to the under 7 here, y'all. It's at a minus 118 here for the under 7. We got Ryan Pepiot coming out for the Tampa Bay Rays. And then we got that guy Bryce Miller taking the mound for the Mariners. Tough game. Tough game here. So let me see what I wrote down for this one. Looks like literally the only thing I wrote down is Pepiot has filthy K work. Yo, that's all I have written down.
That's all you need. That is all you
Facts,
need.
bro. Facts. So that's exactly what I have written down. Pepiot has filthy K work. So I'm telling myself in my notes to go to to go to Pepiot's K's here. I do think it's the right move. I think you'll probably look at the under here. This does look to be a decent pitcher's duel. It could be, but we know. Okay, so the Mariners went out there and yes, I was wrong as a motherfucker yesterday. I'll never not come up here and admit it, right? That is one thing that y'all should know about me by now. If I'm losing, I'll tell y'all I'm losing in VIP. If I'm winning, I tell y'all I'm winning a lot. But if uh if I was wrong, I'll always admit it. And yesterday I was like, Ray, he's gonna come out here and get 10 plus Ks. His pitching outs look like a fucking gem. And he goes out there and absolutely 100% shits the bed. He went like 3 innings. I mean, it was disgusting work, man. So he really struggled. Ray really struggled versus this Mariners lineup yesterday. And the crazy thing is, the Rays strike out the most and have their most trouble with left-handed pitching. And Robbie Ray went out there and absolutely shit the bed. So what I'm saying is I don't want to let that push me away from the case today because at the end of the day, I don't care what no one says. This Mariners lineup is still the worst lineup in the league when it comes to striking out, especially versus right-handed pitching. Uh Look, I'm going with Pepiot's K's here. He's got 19 plate appearances, 36% K rate. He has a very high walk percent as well. So Pepiot's walks might be a look. He has a very high walk percent, but he has an extremely low opponent's batting average at a 125, and he's got an xWOBA of a 295. Bryce Miller, I mean, his numbers are not good against the Rays. But regardless, I'm gonna be looking at Pepiot's case here. I'm gonna look at a couple Rays batters. Um, and I like the Rays also. I like the Rays also here. But Yandy Diaz, man, he's been quiet, too quiet. Maybe take Yandy Diaz for a hit today. Um, hmm, I'm trying to look here because a lot of these guys are coming with strikeouts. I don't know, Oliver. What you got, man? I like the Rays in this situation, and I'm about to look up Pepiot's K's now, but that's where I'm at.
Pepiot K 6.5 to the over to -121. Good sir.
I'm,
I think
I'm,
you run
t-
it up.
yeah, I'm
Let me.
taking it.
I calling. Um, yeah, I mean that was from the get go. As soon as I saw Pepe out, I was like, I gotta go take a look at his case because I know his. I mean his last three outings. I mean he was at a 5 against the A's, a 5 against the Diamondbacks. He had 4 against the Guardians. And like we said yesterday, yeah, Robbie Ray just threw 4 Ks against them, and now you got Pepe out. It just seemed like, right, don't let that shit, steer you away from knowing what goes on. The Mariners strike out, and I think Pepe out goes out there and handles his business. So I can tell y'all on the board honestly, Cabrera and Pepe out are my two guys with Ks that just really stuck out more than anything today.
Yep, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. All right, real quick, we got 2 minutes. I'm logging on right now to DraftKings. We got a game starting in 2 minutes, and then we're going to go hit the WNBA for y'all. Then we're going to get the best bets, and we're going to get you lovely people up out of here. Um, so Oliver, what do you got for this first game, big dog? You got anything that you want to give out?
I just dropped in the free plays. I just took Royals money line. I'm not gonna overthink it. I think Reagan's due to go out here and get a win. Just with the way that last start went, he didn't have just a terrible outing. Just he gave up some runs and shit, and that Royals took a L. I think Guardians, you coming off a good series against the Rangers, but now you got the Royals coming in. I think this first game they just gonna be in a bad mood. So just gonna run up the Royals money line. I dropped it in the free plays in the Discord. But yeah, that's how we get the day started.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, we are going to go with we're going to take two bets, guys. I'm putting them in right now, by the way. So if you're on DraftKings, I need you guys to take Noel. We're going to put and Noel and Josh Naylor into a same game parlay, and then we're taking Isbell for his hits, runs, and RBIs over 1.5. All right, so two straight bets right there. Take Naylor, take Naylor and Noel for a home run in the double chance, and then Isabel for his hits, runs, RBIs to start off our day for two straight prop bets. I fucking love them both. But we do got to be careful. This is the only game on. It's an early game, and mostly we want to watch to see what we're betting in the next one. But they're two really solid props, and I really like what Oliver gave out as well right there. So, all right, Oliver, you ready to get to some WNBA?
Yeah.
All right, so we got three games today, right? We got three
Yes,
games.
sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Hold on, I'm trying to switch over now. All right, so it looks like the first game starts at 7:30, y'all. Looks like we got the Indiana Fever taking on the Atlanta Dream. We got the Fever at a -122. We got the Dream at a +102. We got a total of 167.5. It is slightly favored to the over. It looks like we're only laying 1.5 points in this one with the Fever on the road. Um, I mean, this is one of the better games tonight, right? I mean, it is. I think this is going to be a really good game. I'm kind of interested to see what happens here, especially being at State Farm Arena, because I think the Fever win this game, bro. I just think they find a way. I really do. I know they didn't look good, man, against the Lynx, but That's no surprise because that's what they do. They simply play down. You look. That was a really tougher matchup though for them, right? It was because eh, I don't know if I want to say that, but it was. I think playing the Lynx will be tougher than the Dream,
It
for
was.
sure.
It was. You got to look
Yeah,
at it too. I'm not trying to cut you off, bro, but you look how hot the Fever were, and it was like you ran into a buzzsaw having to deal with the Lynx at the crib. You know,
yep,
it was a buzzsaw.
yep. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, man. So I'm not going to put too much context into that L. I'm not. Um, so I think the Fever's offense is probably going to be able to run it up here. Um, and if they're going to be able to run it up here, I think we got to look at Caitlin Clark. I personally do. I think we got to look at Caitlin Clark here. Um, I definitely think Indiana get it done. I'm trying to look up how many points the Dream give up per game. All right, they're giving up a little over 80 points a game, where the Fever is averaging about 82 points a game. Um, but the defense is bad. The Fever's defense is pretty bad. So maybe we target someone on the Dream here, Oliver. What do you got for me, man?
I'm still kind of digging in, but I think somebody is kind of leaning with me. I think you got to rock with Tina Charles over 14 and a half at a minus 130. Like I said, you got Smith down low and Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston is she's so overrated to me. She really be pissing me off when I watch her play. But I think this is Mama Tina, you know, still putting in that work. And I think 14 and a half is definitely a number she could go out there and get over. Now I know obviously, like I said, I mean the Dream at the house have been playing some damn good ball. And like I said, I know obviously their last game when they had to see the Mercury again. I mean the Mercury had revenge after that game. So yeah, man, I think Tina Charles can definitely get over the 14 and a half. So that's definitely one prop that was kind of catching my attention.
All right, all right. I like it. I don't think that's a bad look at all, man. I don't think that's a bad look at all. All right. Let's see what we got next then. Looks like our next game is going to be. Give me a second. Looks like our next game is going to be the New York Liberty playing the Mercury here. Looks like we are in Phoenix for this game. They are a huge home dog in this game at a plus 210. Liberty are laying 5.5 points in this game at a minus 115. We got a total of 166 even here, slightly favored to the over. Um, I mean, we know it's not hard to say that the Liberty are the better team, right? I mean, it's just duh. Liberty are the better team. Mercury getting 5 points at the house is tempting. I might have to do it. Liberty, I mean, they struggled in their last game. And the way we've seen them, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this offense right now, Oliver, but I'm not really impressed with the Liberty's offense. And if they can't get something going, right? Uh I don't know what they're going to do, bro, because their offense is not there. You got Griner, who is stopping Griner tonight? Honestly.
With her ass,
All right, you'll see. I mean,
bro.
well, I'm taking the
If
Mercury now. I'm taking the Mercury now, and I'm taking Griner over because you just really disrespected that girl. She about to go out there and shit.
if 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 my big ass was 6'9", oh, I would be fucking nasty. This motherfucker just
Yeah, be
turned.
down there bullying shit. I
Oh
know.
my god, I've never been pissed off with somebody with height so much in my life. I'm like, bro, you don't even work in any post. I mean, she's been doing it her whole career because she's just been bigger than everybody. When somebody actually, you see it sometimes somebody put a little weight on her, play some defense. Yeah, but then when she realized her size and actually do some shit. Okay, she overrated as shit to me. I'm sorry. I know she's gonna go down as a grade, the whole nine. Brittany Griner ain't shit. I'm sorry. Okay, not public opinion. I'm sorry. I don't care. But it
She
pisses
could,
me
she
off. I feel
could,
like somebody that loves the
we ain't
game of
gotta
basketball.
apologize. She
Huh?
could be, she, I see where you're coming from. I'll put it that way. All right. I see where you're coming from. I'll put it that way.
You could be so much better. Is all I'm saying. Like,
Exactly. She can
yes.
be. She could definitely play a lot more. She could bully more, man, and she just don't. There's a lot of things that she could do to better her game. You're 100% right. All right, so what does that mean? Are you on Liberty here?
Man, you gotta think. So what? Liberty, they didn't cover again. Hold on, hold on. No, yeah, they didn't cover against the Wings. You got beat by the Sun, but more than anything, you got to think of it too. That was a personal ass game for the fucking for the Sun, because they've been having all them battles with the Liberty this whole year and just could not get that shit done. Mabry, who they added, they traded from the guy from the fucking Sky. Obviously, showing the dividends of that. She's really fitting in well there. That's really gonna be a piece that's gonna really put the Sun maybe title talks potentially. We see what happens. But well, we getting this line. What the line is at a what five, good old 5.5. Oh man,
Yep,
the good,
5.5.
the good old 5.5. World knows I always say that 5.5 in basketball as a dog. That's the number I love. And because I think everybody's gonna think, obviously, the Liberty are just gonna take off, whatnot. The Mercury probably will get up for this one, so I definitely say you take the points. Take the points. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Take the points. I probably have some props for VIP for this one for sure.
Yeah, I like it, man. I'm with you here. I think we take the points as well, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think we take the points as well. I think a lot of people are going to be back in the Liberty here, thinking that this might be a good bounce back spot for them, but I just don't see it. I just don't see where they're going to stop anyone here. Their offense is just not producing well right now, and that's just all there is to it. And this is
And
just too many points to be laying.
yeah, and then it's another thing too. Like I know Sabrina Ionescu was out the first couple games, so I know she's been back in the lineup. It's one of those things where obviously you've seen them start to maybe get things back in order, but I think it's gonna be one of these spots. I'll say the Liberty probably win, but it's gonna be tight. It's the same way yesterday. A lot of people want to rock with the Aces in that game against the Sky, thinking they finna turn a corner. Aces won the game on a buzzer beater right at the end with Asia Wilson, and like I said, the Sky covered that number no problem. So, but yeah, I think we see a good one here. The Mercury probably get them a hell of a game at the crib though.
Yep, I think so too, man. All right, let's get to the last game of the night, and then we'll get to best bets, and we'll get you good people up out of here, man. But definitely stick around till the end. I got some really good promo for y'all, so make sure you stick around. All right, last game of the night. I don't know why I'm looking on Baseball Savant. All right, we got we got the Mystics, man, taking on the Storm. We got the Mystics at a plus 425. We got the Storm at a 575. Man, these girls are laying 10.5 points tonight at home, going up against the Mystics, who are getting 10.5 points tonight. I mean, Oliver, man, if this, bro, look, I mean, it's night and day here. Literally, quite literally, night and day here. My big problem is, bro, this is so many fucking points. Uh, this Mystics team is averaging almost 80 points a game. The Storm's offense, in a good way of putting it, has been hit or miss, right? Their offense has been hit or miss. We don't really know what we're going to get from them. Uh, this is too many question marks for me to lay a double digit spread, man. You know, especially laying the double digit spread. Uh, oh, never mind. They are home. All right, so it doesn't matter. Look, I want to take the points here with the Storm. I mean, with the Mystics, man. I don't really see any other way to go for me. I think they can cover. I think they can cover here. I think they'll stay in this game all the way. But probably my best bet would probably be looking into some player props for this one.
Yeah, so it's one thing that's really eye popping to me in this game is I know the last time they played, I think I took yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, Jewel Lloyd fucked up a nice little parlay because she was the only one that didn't hit for me. I think I needed her over 20 and a half, and she finished with 18. Uh, um, Kind of one of those situations where I want to spin the block with her being at the crib. Um, but I'll say, I mean, the Mystics gave them a hell of a game. But one thing I'll say about this one is, and it's probably gonna be a VIP play, but if you've been on the show, I've said there's a certain play with the Mystics that is a cash cow. So if y'all been on the show, you should remember it. But I gotta hold something for VIP, but something with the Mystics that is a cash cow. And I think you go back to that spot in this game. So there you go. Oh yeah, plug you muted if you talking.
God damn it! Thank you. If usually it's a no brainer for me when it comes to WNBA. If Oliver's on it, or if he's seeing something different than what I am, it's a no brainer for me. I just listen. Um, that's simple. I just listen because Oliver really knows his fucking basketball, man. I don't care if it's international, WNBA, NBA. I don't care what kind of what it is. Very knowledgeable guy when it comes to hoops, man. So, all right. Let's get the best bets. Oliver, you want to kick us off, man? You got a best bet for today?
Yes, sir. We're gonna rock with Cabrera the Marlins over the 5.5 Ks.
I like it, man. What time's that game start, bro? 6?
Think so. Hold on, I'm on the screen. Pretty sure it's a
Nah,
6.
8, 8:40, 9 o'clock.
Oh damn. Well, okay.
All
Well,
right.
yeah.
I still like it. I still like it though. So, like, well, of course I do. Time don't mean shit. All right, Cabrera over the 5.5 Ks. All right. I lost two best bets back to back. It's time to get on board. We're going to pull out a winner today, for sure. Definitely got y'all. Um, definitely got y'all. What did I write? What did I write? All right, so we are going to go ahead and look at. I want to give you guys the Twins on the money line. That's simple. Twins money line at a minus 130, man. That's simple. I think they get it done. I think they get it done. So give me the Twins on the money line at a minus 130. I have a lot of really cool player props that I like today. They've been our bread and butter for the last few weeks. So we're going to go back to the roots today. And I'm going to be giving them out for free in the Discord. Remember, guys, yesterday we just hit a plus 800. No problem. Cash that bitch out. Um, and like I said before, we don't give 100 tickets, right? Like that plus 800 from me, that's I gave a plus 800, I gave a pitcher prop, and I think I gave like a home run. I don't know what else I gave, but I gave only 3 tickets. Easy for everyone to tail. If one of them hits, we usually profit. You don't get you don't get 1,000 plays from one person, and if one hits, then you better be, lucky that you tailed that one ticket. We don't do that. We try to make it so everybody can tail everything that is dropped. Where most discords won't do that, man. Most discords you gotta find plays that you want to tail, like, and hope that the one that you picked is going to cash. Like, we don't do that shit, man. We give out plays that everyone could tail if they want. We make it very easy for y'all because we are truly there to make you money. Our Discord's free to join. I highly advise y'all to join us, man. VIP's been on fire. Oliver, you want to tell them about your VIP real quick?
Yeah, man. Like I said, right now I'm still doing the 2 months for $25 for VIP. Just cause, like I said, I want everybody to hop on. You getting? Oh my God, that was a terrible call. Um, yeah, 2 months, $25, everything. Get a little baseball. Really starting to get more into basketball with some international and WNBA right now, and especially we got football around the corner coming here as well. So just trying to get everybody in and show you the value you get with me for such a low price. And think about it, you get because as soon as NFL start, that's gonna be over with. Like we're gonna have to raise the prices because it's finna get real. But I want to get y'all in for a low price. Come cash out with me and just see what's going on. Like I'm gonna have you putting in bets before you go to bed type shit with some of the international stuff, but you're gonna wake up to some bread in your account. So just rock with me. I'm a nerd when it comes to basketball. I start to invest in these leagues. I can tell you right now, I have three international leagues that I feel like I see really well. Have Thailand basketball. You have the Philippines PBA President's Cup, which is the league that has the 4 point line. If y'all didn't know, they do have a 4 point line. And then you have the Vietnam Basketball Association and our cash cow over there. So those are like my three international leagues. And then whenever they do these FIBA tournaments, we'll be locked in with the different countries and stuff too. But and WNBA. So yeah, man, rock with me.
All right, all right. As always, Oliver, man, I really appreciate you coming on the show and talking the slate with me, bro. For real, it means a lot. I think the show goes a lot better when I have someone talking with me. One thing is, I'm not out. I'm not. I don't lose my voice because when I do the show by myself, I lose my voice every single time. And it gives me time to look up more plays, do what I need to do. So it just helps me a lot when I have someone else on the show. So I do appreciate you taking your time, bro. And because I know you work too, so this is probably your day off. So I do appreciate you taking your time, bro, coming on here. Um, when it comes to my VIP, you guys already know where to find me, the Outlet SV. You can go to the outletSV.com and sign up there, or you can DM me. I advise you guys to DM me personally. Tell me that you were listening to Plug Talk, and I'll give you your first month for $10. So if you're in here listening right now and you want to try a month, just go into my DMs. You're like, Plug, I was in Plug Talk. I want the $10. So I'll give you your first month for $10. If you guys want to try it out. So you can get in there for almost damn near a McDonald's meal all month, and you could probably quadruple that money. So DM me if you want to get in on that. Um, Also, we have the all NFL season package for $100 still. That's probably going to include me, Oliver, and Takeoff. We still got to talk about it, but that promo will be released here probably by tomorrow. Um, Also, guys, go check out our YouTube. I told you once we get 100 subscribers, I'll bring back the Monday giveaways and we'll start doing gift cards. Once I hit 200, we'll raise the giveaway to a higher prize. But not until we hit 100, man. We got to get there. So I'm at like 72 right now. So if you guys can go over to the YouTube, it's the Outlet SV. You can't miss it. Um, Over on YouTube, please go over there and subscribe to the channel. And guys, join our Discord. It's completely free. Completely free. I also have a community on X now. It's for Plug Talk. You can go on there and find every single play that I gave out on Plug Talk today. It's the only place I post them is in that community. I post bets in that community. I post the full show recap in that community, all the flashbacks, the links come in there before they go anywhere else. So if you're really into Plug Talk and you guys listen to Plug Talk every day, go to my Twitter profile and you'll see it underneath my bio. Just click on it, send a request, and I'll let you in. It's everything Plug Talk in there. So it's called the Plug Talk Society. All right, y'all. Let's make tonight a winning one. I appreciate everyone in here, man. We almost had 200 people in here today.
Hey, plug. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and just so everybody knows, the YouTube is the outlet Sports Ventures. So
Oh,
just
it's not
so
SV?
yeah, it's the outlet Sports Ventures. So
Oh, so I spelled it out.
yeah,
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's the all right. I appreciate that, bro.
yeah, just because that can probably help, because some people probably looking it up, and then it may get them to it, but it may be a little more difficult.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, type it out. You're absolutely right. It's the outlet sports ventures. Yep. All right, I appreciate that, Oliver. Yep. So if you guys want to definitely go over there and subscribe, man, that would mean a lot. Um, so I want to go ahead and post the recap of the show inside the Twitter community now. And like I said, you guys got our best bets. If you guys hit a play, man, please shout it out on the timeline. Let people know we're cashing in here. But I mean, you guys could always show support anyway, but that is the cheapest and the easiest way to show support right there is by just simply, showing recognition to the show and the people who come on it. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we do every day, 7 days a week, man. We'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate all y'all for watching Plug Talk. Oliver, appreciate you coming on, bro. Let's make tonight a winning one, and I will see you guys tomorrow.